Let's start discussion on a topic of quantitative analyst. Guys, if you are preparing for the quantitative analyst role or the business analyst role or the quality analyst role or the functional knowledge or the domain knowledge for the mutual fund or for the anti-money laundering and counter-terrorist financing or the BFSI domain or the insurance domain, so please like and subscribe my channel. So I am creating the videos on such topic. So let's start discussion on the today's topic, that is a building your quant analyst portfolio from the scratch. So in this video I'll give you the step by step explanation and give some introduction on the quant analyst or the portfolio matters, so in that detail, and how to create the portfolio from the scratch, how the step you need to follow. We will all these things will discuss in this video, and you will able to do the step to develop a strong quantitative analyst portfolio that will give you the the returns more. So let's start discussion on that video. So I'll give you some introduction on that topic, and then we will discuss on the portfolio fundamentals and the project development, and then the portfolio presentations, and then we will the end of this slide discussion. So let's start discussion on what is a quant analyst and why the portfolio matters for the quant analyst. So let's first discuss on the quant analyst, guys. Then we will move. So the quant analyst is also called as a quantitative analyst, and it is a profession who apply the mathematical and the technical method to finance and the risk management problem. These individuals are typically employed by investment bank. Guys, if you want to work chance in the investment bank or the hedge fund companies or the asset management companies and the other financial institutions, so if you are the quantitative analyst, so you will get more chance to work on such institutions like the investment bank, hedge fund, asset management firm, and the other financial institution. As a quant analyst, you have their work involved developing the model to analyze the financial data and the forecast the market trend and optimize the investment strategy in such a competitive and data driven field. So you need to use the data and to do some analysis, and having a strong portfolio is essential for the quantitative analyst. And you will be well structured portfolio not only demonstrate candidate or the technical propensity but also showcase their ability to apply the theoretical knowledge to the real world problem, how that the implement in the real world. So let's discuss on the role of quant analyst. So as a quantitative analyst, you apply the mathematical, which I already told you, and statistical to solve the financial and risk management challenges, how it will work. And then you will imports important of portfolio. So why the portfolio is important and what is the urgency. So let's a strong portfolio demonstrate a technical skill and real world application in the quantitative method. So how the quant method or the quant analyst will involve on that search methodology, so you work on that finds. And then the career differentiation, so portfolio help candidates stand out by the providing the evidence and capability and the potential employer, and that will be the quant portfolio scratch, covering the key skill like projects types, tools, structuring tips, and the real world problem solution, how it will work. So that's the why, that's why the b quant analyst will important. So let's discuss on the portfolio fundamentals, how it will work and what are the portfolio fundamentals. So let's start discussion on the importance of the portfolio, why the portfolio is important. So the portfolio showcase of the skills. So a portfolio highlight the technical and analytical thinking of the quant analyst, and problem solving is crucial for the quant analyst, how they will solve the problem and what are the techniques they use to solve the problem. A portfolio is a crucial asset for and as per in the quant analyst, and they use the capital asset pricing theory or the arbitrage pricing theory or the Monte Carlo simulation to manage their portfolio. And it's a comprehensive showcase of technical skill, analytical thinking skills, or the problem solving ability in highlight the competitive finance industry where many candidates have a similar academic background, and portfolio can be the distinguished factor that set apart. So if there is a many candidate like you have the similar degree but you have the the portfolio analysis, so that's the differentiate you from the other candidate. And then the practice and experience evidence. So if you have practical work experience in the portfolio management or to portfolio analyst, that will enhance. And the portfolio provide the proof of applied skill in real world problem and obtaining the overcut theoretical, and it allow you to present your work and the structure to assess the format and demonstrate your proficiency in statistical analysis and programming and the financial modeling. So how that will work, how that process will work, and the further the portfolio, your portfolio will provide the evidence of practical experience which is obtained more preservative than the theoretical knowledge or the theoretical things. So employer will value your thinking, and they will give you the more chance and the career advancement in that portfolio management things is that the well crafted portfolio will enhance the credibility and increase the chance of securing interviews and job seeker, and it will increase to get the new jobs with higher salary, whether you are applying for the internship or the entry level role or the advanced portfolio role. So it is crucial for portfolio can significantly enhance your credibility and increasing your chance to leading the interview and get the job selected in that role. So that's the importance of the portfolio. So let's discuss on the next, that is the key skills to showcase. So what thing you should add on your CV, and what are the key things skills or what are the key knowledge you should have to get the job. So the statistical analysis, programming skills, financial modeling, machine learning, data visualization, so these are the key skills you should have. So when you are building your quant portfolio, or you are applying for the quantitative analyst role, so it is an essential to highlight the range of key skills that are high value in the industry and that highly recommended for the employer, that skill you should have. And these include the statistical analysis, which from the foundation of quantitative finance in enabling you to interpret data and enhance the trade. And then the programming skills, so it particularly in language like the Python, R, and it is at the crucial for data manipulation or the data analysis and model development and the automation and financial modeling. Then third one is another core competencies that quant analysts must have, and it involves the construction and abstract the representation of financial scenarios and to support the decision making for the quant related or the quant financial modeling. And then the fourth one topic is comes as the machine learning. So is increasing the importance offering advanced techniques and for the predictive analytics and pattern recognition and different techniques we will use in the machine learning, such as a semi supervised learning, supervised learning, unsupervised learning, deep learning, reinforcement learning, to learn the patterns. And then machine learning technique will identify the behavior of that the systems. And then we will move on the data visualization skills. So be quant analysts will also vital, and they are to prevent the complex data in a clear and competitive manner by showcasing these skills through documenting project and demonstrate not only the technical capability but also the understanding how these tools and technique in applying in the financial context. So these are the the quantitative analyst role. So let's move on the next slide, that is a project development and how that project will work, what are the processes we follow while we are developing the project. So the types of the project will include in that the quantitative analysis or the portfolio theory things is a time series forecasting, risk modeling, portfolio optimization, and algorithm trading. So a diverse range of project can significantly enhance an appeal of your quant analyst portfolio skills or enhance the quant analyst portfolio skills. So time series forecasting project the example and demonstrate your ability to analyze the temporal data and predict the future trend are essential in the financial market and how that will work. So then risk modeling, so project showcase that your understanding of the financial risks and your ability to qualify, quantify, and magnitude. It use a statistical technique and portfolio optimization projects highlight your knowledge of asset and your ability to maximize return while the minimizing the risk to increase your return with the minimum risks. And then the algorithm trading and the strategic and particularly impressive, and they are involve the decision and testing and implementing and automating trading system based on the quantitative models we are going to implement in the system. And then the financial data analysis and the projects which are include an exploratory data analysis, regression implementations, and modeling and sentiment analysis to showcase your ability and to extract the insights and the complex data set or the contest complex things. So these are the things, and that is include in the project skills. So the programming language and the data science libraries, the interactive platform and the version control community. So these are the tools and techniques that the quant analyst must involve. So the quant analyst must have mastery of the right tool and technique is essential for the quantitative analyst role, and your portfolio should be reflect your proficiency in these areas, and it will allow you. So programming language such as Python, R are the fundamental, offering powerful libraries and the framework for data analysis and modeling and visualization for the quantitative analyst. And you should have the key understand or the know the key Python libraries, including such as NumPy, Pandas, Seaborn, scikit-learn, or the stats library or the mathematical library, algebras library. You should understand these libraries. And for the data manipulation, scikit-learn, tension flow for the machine learning, matplotlib, seaborn, pyplot for the data visualization, for the data analysis, and the platform like Jupyter notebook. You should understand an idea for the presenting your work and interacting with readable format, so that thing. You should also know the GitHub. You have the some projects that are uploaded and the projects, so that the interviewer can see. And it is crucial for the vision control and sharing your project and the potential employer, in particularly in the platform like Kaggle can also add the value, collect the data from the Kaggle platform to work on the Kaggle, and it demonstrate your engagement with the data science community, to understand the data science things and to work on the real world challenges, compact the real world problem, to work on the Kaggle projects by incorporating these tools into your project and documenting your workflow clearly, and show how you use the technical and functionally things in that and industry standard and complex to work on such things. So let's discuss on the portfolio presentation. So it's also the most of the important part for the quant analysis. So structuring your portfolio and how that portfolio will work. So introduction and bio of the portfolio, skill and tools to require or to create the optimum portfolio, and the project description and resume to conduct. So let's discuss on this topic. A well structured portfolio is the key to making a strong presentation for the user. And begin and the brief information introduction related to that and bio that outline your background and integrate a career goal. Follow with these sessions your skills, and these tools you are proficient in, providing the context of the project and the follow up each point. Work that thing in detail, and it should include the clear description and the problem in address and your approach, how that your approach should look like, how you will involve in that project, and the tool and techniques used in resume building or the result that will achieve, and include the code sharpness, snapshots, and the visualization and the data links for the full code repositories and formats like GitHub, Kaggle. Where possible, use the Jupyter notebook and similar tools to present your work in the interactive and understanding and readable format. So include your portfolio in resume, or to add the link of that thing in your resume and contact the information, and making it easy for the potential employer to reach out your work. They can see what are the portfolio you are created, what the knowledge you utilize on that portfolio. The goal is to create a cohesive and narrative, not only the showcase your technical ability but tell the story of your development as a quant analyst. What are the processes or what are the techniques you follow, and clearly organized and attention to detail are crucial in making your portfolio. Make sure it should be informative and understandable. So let's getting started on that search video. And guys, this is and the last slide we will discussing. So tips for the beginners, how you will work, what are the process you need to follow, how you can achieve each your process step by step. So start with the simple project and understandable project, or start with what the knowledge or what are the ideas or what are the portfolio management or the portfolio creation technique we have to create that portfolio in the Excel, or to create that portfolio in the Python or the Jupyter notebook. And to begin your portfolio with the project management skill and leveraging the graduate increasing and the complex and grow. And the starting your portfolio can be doubting, but following the key steps can make the progress more manageable and efficient and understandable. Begin with the simple project that with your current skill level, or the gradually increase the complexity as you gain the confidence, or as you gain the continuous knowledge on that portfolio. Or the focus on clearly and the documentation, or emphasize that part and well explain the project code, or the project libraries, and through the analysis and more impressive than overly complex models. And continuously update your portfolio as you complete new project to learn new skills, and ensuring it remain current and reflect your the goals and objectives or the growth of your portfolio. And seek the feedback from peers, mentor, and online community to identify and asset improvement and gain the new presentation. And then the networking or understanding with the portfolio professional in the field can provide the valuable insight opportunity in your portfolio, how your portfolio will work. And then participate in competitive contribution and open source project, write a blog post and further demonstrate your engagement and expertise. And key remember that your portfolios involve a document and contribution to open source project, and write a blog and further demonstrate your engagement and expertise. And remember the portfolio living document and contribute. So these are the tips you need to follow for to start your portfolio your own as a quantitative analyst. So that's the end of the slides. And if you like my video or like my efforts, so please do like and subscribe my channel, so that motivate me to create and more such videos for you. So thank you so much guys once again.